Hey you guys! As request, I'm gonna do a how to sort of AoE and best practices for packs of different sizes. So what I've done is I took my warrior mate and we ran through where is this? Scarlet Halls. That's it. It's got a good mix of different size groups. So let's go through, shall we? This is the most epic throw you'll ever see. Ready? Hi! Completely missed. Good job. Alright, let's kill these. I was going to try an AoE, but didn't have any soul shards, which makes a difference. There is a basic rule of thumb for depending on how many mobs there are as to what you do. So I'll go over that now and then we can see it put in practice. I think there's one or two times I don't follow my own rules, but I sort of realised them as I was watching this footage myself. So, one mob, obvious what you do. You don't AoE. Two mobs, alright? Soul burn, soul swap onto one mob, soul burn, soul swap onto the other mob, and haunt and focus on one mob. Keeping both dots rolling. Three mobs, soul burn, soul swap onto one mob, soul burn, soul swap onto the second mob, soul burn, soul swap onto the third mob, and then haunt out on one mob and focus on one mob, keeping dots rolling. Now when there's four mobs, you want to soul burn, soul swap onto all four mobs, which will use all four soul shards, but you then want to start Seed of Corruption spam instead of focusing on a single target, because you don't have haunt on the single target. There's no point using Malefic Grasp, so you're going to get a much more DPS gain if you Seed of Corruption on the four mobs. That'll get you quite a bit of DPS with its four. Now when it's five, I'd say the same. Soul burn and soul swap onto four mobs, leaving one undotted. Start Seed of Corruption spam. As soon as you get a Nightfall proc, soul burn, soul swap onto the fifth mob. That's if they're still alive and they're not about to die or anything like that. And then continue Seed of Corruption spam, whilst keeping, whilst looking for that Nightfall proc to get the extra fifth set of dots up. The Hilferdag! What does that even mean? Alright, now you need to always, you probably will know this, but somebody asked for a noob guide, so I'll do it as a noob guide. Always try and get a quick, cheeky drain soul in just as they're about to die. That is the most important thing, because you have to make sure you go into everything with full shards. So every time something's about to die, drain soul. Just even if it's the last split second, it's not necessarily for the damage, it's just to get your soul shards back. That's all you need to worry about. Everyone should know the standard single target with float rotation. Soul burn, soul swap, haunt, curse of elements, malefic grasp, haunt when it's about to come off, haunt when it's about to come off. Keep your dots rolling. Never refresh your dots whilst you've got haunt up. I'm a terrible example of it because I'm really bad at doing that. I always do it because I'm lazy. And then obviously drain soul under 20%. If people do want a single target, more in-depth sort of guide to single target DPS now we're level 90, then I'm perfectly happy to do that, and I'll do it in a much more suitable environment, because this, things die so fast here, it's kind of pointless. So if you want that, then just drop me a comment or a message or something like that, and I'll happily sort something out for you. My warrior mate's a noob because he died. Alright, here we are. We have, what, 6? So this is where you want to soul burn, soul swap onto 3, and then soul burn Seed of Corruption, the 4th soul shard, and then start Seed of Corruption spam. I think there's 8 targets there, actually, yeah. And as you can see, look, the AoE, look, I've got 115,000 DPS there. So yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, when did we get to? 5. Yeah, so when it's 5, soul burn, soul swap onto 4, Seed of Corruption spam until you get Nightfall proc, then soul burn, soul swap onto the 5th. When it's 6 or more, then soul burn, soul swap 3, and soul burn Seed of Corruptions, and then start your Seed of Corruption spam. And then as you get Nightfall procs, you want to put soul burn, soul swap onto, you know, the other targets which don't have a full set of dots. If they're going to last long enough. If they've only got 400k health and they're going to be dead, don't worry about it. But if like it's a heroic mode boss like on Feng and those soul fragments, and then there's a lot, you know, they've got a lot of health, then yes, you want to do that. Oh, I forgot I'm recording. This is a straightforward boss. Standard nuke, standard nuke. So they're destroying the warrior, and then he gets his gay-ass cleave bullshit, and then he's just like, ha 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 ha, I can cleave. Screw you. It's not effect DPS, so it doesn't count. And jump down. Oh shit! That wasn't meant to happen. I was definitely out of that. Good save by the healer though. Bloody hell. Alright, let's get back to AoE in. Jump, jump. Oh. Right, what we got here? We've got 5 mobs. I don't think I follow my rule in this one. This is the one where I'm saying I don't follow my rule. But I should soul burn, soul swap onto 4 targets, and then just Seed of Corruption spam. But I think I did soul burn, Seed of Corruption for some reason. So look, absolutely destroying the AoE. And then once, you know, there's only 2 targets left, then just focus one down. Make sure you get that drained soul off. Make sure you get that drained soul off. That is the most important thing you can ever do, is to get that drained soul off. Oh, we've got lots here. Oh, soul burn, seed, soul swap, soul burn, soul swap, soul burn, soul swap, soul burn, Seed of Corruption, and Seed of Corruption spam. Ah, I'm stunned. That's gay. Okay, Seed of Corruption spam. Oh, it's done. Fucking hell. I hate these mobs. Seed of Corruption spam. See, look, you get a Nightfall proc, you soul burn, soul swap onto another target. I'm going to start focusing down now because there's not really many left. They're about to die anyway. Drain soul, cheeky little jar. I missed it. Damn it, too slow. Drain soul. Ooh, shinies. That'll fetch a pretty penny. Or I might send it to my monk. I very nearly pulled the second pack here. Just as the end, I targeted the other one. I was like, oh, wait, hang on a minute. I think that's the wrong pack. There. No, wrong pack. Fortunately, this paladin's retarded, and so we lost out on the cloak. I'll put need on a BOE, because then it's going to be bound to me. An agility cloak on my paladin, because I don't understand game mechanics. As you can see, I didn't get my drain soul off, so I don't have any soul shards, so it completely gimps my damage there. So make sure I get my drain soul off ready for the last boss. Might do a little single target guide for this boss here, seeing as it's going to go down quite fast. Right, so how I do it. Soul burn, soul swap at the beginning. Now what I tend to do, if I can, like if it's like in a raid and I'm doing the pull, I will instigate the countdown. So I'll soul burn I'll then, at about 18 seconds left of Soulburn, tell them to do a 10-second countdown, because that's what our raid goes with, is 10 seconds, because it gives other people time to get their cooldowns up. And that means when we pull, we'll pull on like 8 seconds. At that point, the Soul Shard would have regenerated, because it takes 20 seconds for your Soul Shard to regenerate. So you're going to go into it with a Soul Burn and 4 Soul Shards, just like this. So you're technically going in with 5 Soul Shards, which gives you a big DPS gain, because it gives you an extra 8 seconds of Horn, plus the damage it does. So what I'll do here is I'll re-Soul Burn, Soul Swap, once all of my procs have come up, just to instantly get all my dots up. After that, I'll use all my Soul Shards for Horn. And then I'll wait right until the end to refresh the dots, because you don't want to replace your super duper high powered all procs lined up dot with a standard no procs dot, because you're going to see a huge damage loss. So you wait right until the very end before refreshing it. Didn't have Doomguard in this, which is a damage loss, but nah, never mind. See, look, Drain Soul, like I always try to do, is time it so you start Drain Soul in at around 21%, so that the first tick comes in as close to under 20% as physically possible. Like 19.9% is where you want the first tick to come. Now it takes what, a second for the first tick, so you want to start, you know, Drain Soul in at just under a second before he gets there. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later.